Ladies and gentlemen, it's a video that's not about car stuff or working on my junky old house. And if it's a video of mine that's not about working on my junky old house or car stuff, then it must be a video about cooking. Today we're answering the question, what do we do if we have too many potatoes? Earlier this year, I ran into a hell of a deal on rosettes and red potatoes, so I bought 50 pounds of each. I've still got 30 pounds of the reds left, and I've not touched the rosettes at all. You can keep potatoes in a cool, dry place for a very long time, but eventually you do have to cook them. I guess you could can them, but that seems like a serious waste of jars. So your only real option is to freeze them. How the hell do you do that? At one point I made a video showing you how to freeze home fries and hash browns by blanching them immediately after you cut them to shape, bagging them and putting them into a freezer. But what if you want mashed potatoes? What do you do then? If you want mashed potatoes frozen, you just make them. I put 15 pounds of red potatoes in this pot right here, boiled them, dropped in 2 sticks of butter, a quarter cup of garlic, and salted to flavor. Now I'm about to mash it. And I guess we'll add some milk to make it more consistent. All of this takes a bit more than you think because there's 15 pounds of potatoes right here. Now I'm just going to mush it up real good. There, those are ready to eat, or freeze. We're going to freeze these ones, so I have to get the containers we're going to freeze them in. You don't really want to put this kind of thing in bags because it would be really difficult to manage. You're best off getting a container you can just pop into the oven when you're ready to take these things out of the freezer. This sort of thing right here, I got a family of 4 and these ones are just big enough for each member of my family to have 2 servings. But you can get these things in just about any size. We'll just plop the potatoes in them, cover them up, seal them real good, and toss them in the freezer. You don't want any airspace in there, otherwise you'll get freezer burn, so try to fill these things completely. Don't leave any room at all. If you end up with a half full one, don't bother freezing it. Since when you're ready to use these things, they'll be going straight from the freezer to the oven. Now's the time to add cheese if you like cheese with your mashed potatoes. I'll be grating up this extra sharp white cheddar right here. I use the white stuff because I try to avoid dyes, and this is guaranteed not to be dyed yellow to look more like yellow cheese. That's a real thing that they do. Now we just go ahead and cover them up. If your containers didn't come with these little cardboard things, that's fine. You can just use foil. It works the same, probably better. Then you're ready to freeze them. I wouldn't keep them any longer than 6 months, and when it comes time to cook them, just toss them in a 300-degree oven for 45 minutes and they'll be good. And I do agree fresh is better, but these are still pretty good, and it's a hell of a lot better than wasting food. I hope this helps someone.